How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Hope you have enjoyed the content so far. It's been an absolute blast to do. I feel like I say that all the time, but it is absolutely true. And I hope you enjoyed the last video on this collection that we're going to do, that being the FIFA, the Road to the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 from Panini, the sticker album. And the last time we opened the multi set. Which gave us 15 packs, so we knocked off a few of the needs on there, but we still have a good few packs still to open, or we will still need to open a good few packs because there is still a good few needs still on the collection. What needs they are will be uncovered today, as we will do a binder update, or an album update, excuse me. So there is the front cover. The great and the good of football, World Cup football. You've got Luis Suarez, Erling Haaland, David Alaba, a Qatar international who, apologies to any Qataris watching, I don't know the name of, Kevin De Bruyne, and some guy Messi at the front there. So we open it up here, and you've got, you may have seen these already in some album unveilings for the starter packs or album updates, but there is some cracking side information here as well. So each team, you get, excuse me, so there is a number of players there. There's 15 players. It gives you their stats, their best finish at a World Cup, and general stats about the players. So we've got rookies, veterans are the V, legends, and that's people who have appeared at multiple World Cups. I believe, in fact, not World Cup. So we've got rookies, so players who made their national team debut in the season 2021. Seniors, anyone with up to 40 caps. Veterans, anyone between 50 and 99 caps, and legends, anyone that's over 100 caps on there. So it gives you the sort of mix of each team. So the first team we've got here is Algeria. So we've got 3 needs for Algeria, and we're progressing well. So there is only like a handful of each country still to get. We have one country completely finished, and wink wink, we'll see who that is later on as we go. So 3 left for Argentina. We move on to Australia, who've just booked their place at the World Cup as well, and we've got 4 there. We're almost done with Austria. We've only got a couple left to go for Austria, and the same with Belgium. Brazil could be doing better with that. 5 is probably on the high side for teams that we need, but as you progress, it's an absolutely cracking collection. It's very neat, very crisp and clean. It's really nice for a kick-off. Or for sort of like a road to, you don't need much in the way of stats. The only thing that we're missing, and I think the football collecting couple mentioned that in their video, there's no shinies. It would be nice to get sort of if the badge down here, you had a shiny badge or whatnot, but I'm sure that'll come in the actual World Cup collection as it did with the Euros. Move on to Croatia, and again progressing nicely there. 4 for Croatia, 3 required for the Czech Republic. If you look at the Czech Republic's team, not very many senior players on there. So we've got it's a young crop of talent, all less than 50 caps, in their squad. Denmark, you've got 3 still to go. 4 for Ecuador. England, again, we've got on the high side in requirements for England. I'm just trying to point out who these players might be. Could be Jadon Sancho that we're missing. Definitely missing a Jack Grealish there. I apologies, I don't know off the top of my head who's in the collection. I'm just thinking of the big players that could be missing. We're missing obviously the goalkeeper Jordan, but I imagine it would be Jordan Pickford on there, and I imagine that would be Harry Maguire as well. We move over, and as I said, we have got one team that is finished. They step for a hint there. Finished. Finland are 100% complete, which was quite funny. I had a wry smile on there because Finland were actually the first team that I fully completed in the Euro 2020 Euro 2020 tournament edition. Sort of the album that sort of got me back into collecting. sort of very quick story, or long story short, I collected when I was a youngster, sort of fell away from that, and then when Scotland qualified for the Euros, I thought, this is the first time I'll ever get a sticker album with Scotland in it at a major tournament. Got right on that, and that's been me for the last year or so. So the reigning champions, 5 stickers still to get on there. We've got 3 still left for Germany. Must be one of the favourites considering how they're playing at the minute. Scoring goals for fun under Hansi Flick. 2 needed for Greece. Hungary, a couple needed there as well. 2 time runners up there. Are actually coming into a bit of form. They're top of the Nations League group as we speak here. They've just done the double over England, and they did perform really well in the group of death in the Euros as well. So Hungary might be one to watch out for if they've qualified now. Off the top of my head, I don't know that. I should have done my research on that one. I think they've qualified. Maybe. Anyway, or just in the future, Hungary are definitely one to look out for. Italy, obviously not going. They lost in the playoffs. They had a bit of a shocker in qualifying to actually qualify for the playoffs. Knocked out, undefeated. They just drew too many games and lost a couple of critical penalties against the Swiss in one of their qualifiers. South Korea definitely going. They've only got 1 sticker left, as are Mexico, and we've got a handful there. Holland, again, coming into a bit of form. How many of these players are going to be at Manchester United next year? Now that Eric Ten Hag's there, Frankie de Jong strongly rumoured. Virgil van Dijk, you probably guarantee won't be. Then we've got Northern Ireland. We've just got this nice bingo here of missing cards. We've got Norway just missing the 1 there as well. Panama, we're missing a handful there. Panama not going to the World Cup this time. After being in England's group last time out. We've got 3 for Paraguay missing. In Peru, we've got a couple there left over as well. Same with Poland, we've got a handful. We've got Portugal, so we've got the main men in the last one. We've got Lewandowski for Poland. We have got Cristiano Ronaldo for Portugal. So we're getting the big hitters there. Do we? I should have checked if we had Messi for Argentina. I think we do. Qatar, the hosts, we've got a couple, handful needing there. Just a couple for the Republic of Ireland. There's Russia, obviously not going now. Scotland not going, and of course poor performances on the pitch in the last couple of games, signified here by the poor performance in the stickers. Scotland are the team that we need the most stickers for, with 6. We move on to Serbia. We need 3. We need 5 for Spain. We're looking for, I imagine that would be David De Gea, being the goalkeeper. I'm just trying to see who else could be missing here. Ferran Torres, I would imagine, would possibly be the other striker here. So again, purely guesswork. Couple needed for Sweden, and a few needed here for Switzerland as well. We go on to Uruguay. We've got their main man, Luis Suarez. This is probably going to be his last World Cup. We're missing Edinson Cavani, who's, given that he's there, I imagine he's going to be one of these attacking stickers there, and there's Fede Valverde there. We've got America, one of the hosts next time round with Mexico. Got Brendan Aronson, the new Leeds man there, and we just need a couple. Gio Reyna there as well. And we've got Wales, qualified for the first World Cup since that quarter-final appearance in 1958. Only their second appearance in a World Cup. And I'm not bitter at all. I'm so happy for Wales that they're going to the World Cup. I really, really am. Anyway, moving on. Wales are actually the last team in there. You've got the Roll of Honour. You've got. You can check how the qualifiers are going on, and then it's just a bit of information on the early rounds here. So it does have some interesting factoids if that's the type of thing that you're into. And to think, there's Canada there starting in the second qualifying round with the likes of Panama, Curacao, St Kitts and Nevis. This is the teams that Canada were in with, and they qualified top of their group in the final round. It'll be great to see Canada there. Obviously one of the hosts again next time out, but it'll be great to see what Canada can do, because they have got some excellent young players in their squad. And then there's just a wee bit here about the stadiums as well. But that's it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this video and this run through. Let me know what you how you're progressing with the collection. It has been out for a wee while now. I think it came out. But if it didn't come out at the start of the year, it might have just been before Christmas. I can't honestly remember now, but I've been going at it for a while now. But we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're ticking them over. As you can see, we're not too far away from completing a lot of the teams, and we've got that one finished team, the finished team. But that'll end another video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please consider pressing the like button down below, and consider subscribing as well. If you click the notification bell when subscribed, you'll get a nice lovely push notification to hear about when the next videos are dropping, as and when they drop. But all that remains to be said is happy collecting, and I'll see you in the next video.